Ooh, DJ J Red.
Another episode of Bontroversial with the guys. My boy Dre reporting live from Mexico, man. You see them views on them. That's not no virtual background. That's real views on them. You know what I'm saying?
Feel me, man? Real views.
Happy belated to my boy, man. Glad you out there enjoying yourself. Get back safely. Enjoy your rest of your time there, of course, man. And it's just nice being back on with the guys, of course. So let's go ahead and, get into it. It's been about a week or so since the draft. And, probably, I know for me, like, you got a certain feeling right when they draft a player, but then when you digest it and look at everything, you assess it, you might think about it differently, and that's kind of how I felt. But, let me know about how y'all felt about, the quarterbacks and what they were taking, and also, how y'all felt about who y'all team drafted in the Saints and the Steelers.
You want me to go, Dre?
Now you got it, Smitty. Go ahead.
Shit. It was, the first two picks were pretty predictable. They pretty much had that going on for about the last 2-3 months on the draft analysis. Trevor Lawrence going first. That pretty much was a lock. Zach Wilson after his pro day pretty much was a lock for the Jets. The Trey Lance was kind of the surprising one. I thought the 49ers would go with Matt Jones because that's who they kind of moved up to get. They moved up 9 spots to get to that 3 spot.
You said Mac Jones?
Huh?
You said Mac Jones?
Yeah, Matt Jones. So, no, Mac is Mac or Matt? Mac. Yeah, Mac. My bad, but yeah, that's what they was eyeing at first. The 49ers for all the reports. But then Trey Lance's pro day, Kyle Shanahan went down there, and kind of gave him some more of the plays to run, some more, throws to make, and he kind of won them over during his pro day. So that was the kind of surprising thing. I still thought San Francisco would kind of go conservative in the way they run their offense with Kyle Shanahan, a lot of bootlegs, a lot of precision, a lot of once that back foot hits that 4-step drop, get the ball out. And that was everything, Mac Jones did at Alabama. So I thought that would be one, they would kind of go to. It was just crazy. Trey Lance didn't even play last year because of COVID. So you kind of, going, blind unseen, you kind of really not knowing what's going on. Yeah, you taking a gamble, rolling the dice and kind of just be like, hey, we're going to run with him because if you move up 9 spots to get a quarterback, you got to know, what the guy's going to bring to you. So they're kind of going off his 2019 season where, he was pretty outstanding, at North Dakota State. So definitely athletic guy, kind of a project guy that kind of going to have to build around and kind of that bridge between him and Garoppolo, 2 to 3 years. But, great quarterback. Just kind of see how, he's going to pan out in San Francisco. Kind of going further down in the draft, Justin Fields going to Chicago. That's a great fit for him. They finally get, a kind of established quarterback. That, that organization has never had an established quarterback, since they exist. And so, kind of having somebody like Justin Fields, he kind of slid to them. I thought he could have went third. He could have been the third quarterback pick, but, when you kind of nitpick and you got so much time to look at they film and kind of figure out what they're going on, I kind of thought he slid, more than he should have. And the same thing with Jones. He's got a great fit going to New England, Bill Belichick. And then you got the OC over there. So definitely, a good fit for him and, just moving forward, that's kind of my analysis on, quarterbacks are picked in that first round.
Yeah, I basically the same thing. Everything Smitty said, like everybody knew Trevor Lawrence was going first, which I don't want to talk about, but I don't think Trevor Lawrence is like that good. Like he's good, but I don't know if he can go and change Jacksonville. You know what I'm saying?
They got him compared to like Andrew Luck and like Peyton Manning. I don't see it like that.
I don't see it because I feel like when he was at Clemson, he kind of walked into a good situation. You know what I'm saying? He walked into with good receivers, good running backs, good coaching, good O-line. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, like Jacksonville is not good at all. You know what I'm saying? You have a DJ Chalk that's the number 1 receiver. He like top 15 receiver, you know what I'm saying, give or take. And then the running back they got last year in the draft, I think he undrafted. I don't know his name off the top of my head. Robinson. He undrafted, right? He wasn't undrafted. So he's pretty good. And then you got Urban Meyer, you know what I'm saying? I don't think Trevor Lawrence he okay, but I don't know if they Andrew Luck, hey man, I don't see it, you know what I'm saying? I don't see it, but that's just me though. Zach Wilson went to BYU. I think his pro day was real good, but I feel like I still gotta see. I have to see more. In the NFL. Because honestly, what's the difference between Zach Wilson and Sam Darnold at the end of the day? You feel me? It's no different. If you don't have a line, then you can't block. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have a line, Zach Wilson do the same shit Sam Darnold do. You feel me? And then who else? Justin Fields. I think Chicago a good fit. Because if Chicago can go back to 2017, I feel like they would have got Watson.
He might get there. He might get there faster, than the other quarterbacks. He got some pieces around him. That's what I'm worried about. Like you said, like the Jets and Jacksonville. Like you can be whatever coming out of college. They don't got really high level skill positions, nor are their O lines great. So you putting them out there to make plays, and they ain't even seen NFL defense before. But
yeah, you feel me? So like I feel like that's the same. Zach Wilson, he okay, I would say. I feel like the best quarterback off the jump gonna be Justin Fields if he do get the starting spot. I feel like because like Chicago have enough weapons, like good weapons, so he can like just go real quick. Like he can just take off real quick. I feel like Trevor Lawrence. I don't see Jacksonville doing shit. I don't see the Jets doing shit because I feel like they have to get a line together. It's like the same shit with the Bengals. Like I fuck with Jamar Chase from the city, but the Bengals need an O line. They need an O line. You feel me? They need an O line. You don't need a like he a good receiver. You feel me? Like, but they need.
But the thing is, Higgins and Tyler Boyd went for 1,000 yards last year.
Yeah, so you feel me?
How much can you give there? And you got blocked T.J. Watt, Myles Garrett, boys from Baltimore. Like,
yeah, you feel me? So like I feel that like everybody saying like Jamar Chase is gonna be like because he didn't even play last season. He still got records. You feel me? So like he's like that. Maybe I might just be on a tip because he's from New Orleans, but I feel like he really like a number one receiver. I feel like he's better than Justin Jefferson, honestly. But I just feel like the Bengals should have got an O line. And then Mac Jones. I feel like that's a good fit for him because either way I go, he's gonna learn from Cam, and Cam gonna like teach him down the way how to be great. And then he's getting that system and just flourish. And then what else? What other surprises? I don't think they had nothing else surprising in the draft. Like I feel like everything else just was everybody kind of knew where everybody was going toward the back of the draft. That's all I got to say about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start, as far as the quarterbacks, I feel like everybody felt Trevor Lawrence was the one, and then behind that you had a group of guys to where it was like who you felt was going to fit this on your team. Now, I feel like Justin Fields was a steal just because of what Chicago needs. Also, shit, like Smitty just said, they ain't had a quarterback in so long, like an established quarterback, and he definitely looked like he got the makings of that. And not only that, like they ready to see something fresh in there. Even if he's not there, they'll rather see him progress than watch somebody like Trubisky stink it up, or somebody like that, or even Andy Dalton. Like Andy Dalton, he have his moments, but he's not even better than Fitzpatrick. So you're not gonna get anything better out of him than you got in the past year. So I feel like Justin Fields' pickup was good. Trevor Lawrence, I don't feel like they even gonna be 500. I don't know what that division gonna look like this year. Like, will they even have a 500 team, especially like with more games? The Colts. Y'all Phillip Rivers retire or no?
Yeah.
They
got Carson Wentz.
They got Carson
Wentz. My bad. Yeah, I knew something was slipping my mind. Okay, so yeah, they got Wentz. So yeah, they could do it, but that division's so shit. I don't think it's nothing that's really gonna come out of that.
Like with that division, nobody knows what's up with Watson. We haven't heard about his ass in a minute, so nobody knows what's going on with that. Jacksonville, the Colts. What's the other team in that division? Oh, Tennessee. There you go.
Yeah, Tennessee probably win that division.
Yeah, easy. They got a good defense as well. They got a good defense, and they got in a division with no quarterbacks. Maybe if Watson don't play, but Wentz could throw some.
And the only offensive line in that division is the Colts. That's the only one that's kind of a standstill. Kind of you gonna know what you're gonna get with the Colts. Yeah, Jacksonville has no line. The Texans have no line, so it's gonna be feasting when it's gonna be coming out of Indianapolis and Tennessee for sure.
But the only thing is can Wentz get rid of all that shit he did last year, bro? That nigga sucked last year, bro. He was
he back with his former OC, so he damn near the win.
But the thing is, like he gotta just let that shit go. You know what I'm saying? Like last year was second guessing himself. So he gotta figure he figured it out. They got enough weapons to win.
His head coach was his offensive coordinator. We had the most success, so I'm sure he'll light it up, and they go back to some of the old things they did before he had that ACL injury, and and kind of turn the wheel and do it that way. So I'm sure they'll be more solid than he'll be more solid than he was last year.
Yeah, I believe so too, especially with a better O-line as well. And they got a good run game with Taylor over there. They got a two-headed monster with Taylor. Well, three. They went Taylor, Hines, and somebody else last year. I forgot the other dude's name. But
for what?
They running backs.
Yeah.
Taylor, Hines, and
Taylor probably gonna be the number one dude over there.
Yeah, for sure. But I think Trey Lance, I really think, bro, they brought him in because they want to. I think Kyle Shanahan want to fast track him, bro. I don't think that they want to move forward with Jimmy G. Are they gonna rush him? I don't think so. But man, if Jimmy G just think it up early, it's gonna be one of them why not situations. Like this is a young guy. That team is what it is. Like they've been to the promised land before. Like Jimmy G, he did okay. Jimmy G is a hold you afloat type of quarterback. He's not a quarterback when it's time to duel that's going to outduel somebody, in my opinion. So, with that being said, like all things even on that team, they got a good defense. All their skill players good. That's why I feel like that's a good fit for Trey Lance. So, I mean, obviously you're going to have to show it in practice and shit like that because, he's not just going to take somebody's spot that know the playbook and has been to a Super Bowl. But I feel like the team carried Jimmy to a Super Bowl. So, I feel like his spot can be taken in. I don't know if it'll be this year, but I think by the start of next year, you'll see.
I give Trey Lance about 2 years, bro. I think 2 years he'll start because I'm already on the fence about Jimmy G anyway. Like you know what I'm saying?
I think next year because I feel you. Like if Jimmy G is like a stay afloat quarterback, 2 years, but if he come out and stink it up, like then it's like how long are they gonna let that ride? Would they ride out with him the whole season when they just moved up to draft this dude? Shit. I wouldn't. Shit, I'd throw that boy in there. Let's rock out. Let's rock out. But as far as the Packers, man, I'm not surprised that they picked the corner again. What I will say is that I was pissed because obviously they need a receiver. More than anything, for the billionth time in a row, like you don't even have to watch football to know this. Like Rodgers ain't had a first round receiver his whole career. He only threw about 2 catches to a first round receiver his whole career at that. So they ain't even brought nobody in of that caliber. But I mean, what I will say is that they've been kind of hot striking iron on the secondary. They got Jair, they got Darnell Savage. So in that retrospect, I say if you're gonna get something, then get something you've been good at getting. If you just gonna disrespect the fact that Rodgers needs another receiver, because if you're not gonna do that, okay, build there. But in my opinion, I mean they still pick up will be Amari Rodgers. I mean Amari Rodgers, I feel like out of Clemson, he's nice. He could be a nice style. I don't know if he's gonna be on the outside like that, but he showed
he's a slot receiver.
Yeah, he showed a lot of quickness, Randall Cobb type quickness and things like that. Is he explosive? Can he stay healthy? That's for any slot. I mean, I don't know if he has health issues, but when you coming across that middle all the time, like, can you really take that, for whole seasons and keep him doing that, especially if you're a high value catcher? So, I think he'll end up being a steal. I don't know much about Stokes. He went to Georgia, right?
Yeah,
Georgia. So he in the SEC, so he playing good competition. But I mean, at the end of the day, they need something for Rodgers. So that more or less, even if he does do something, that's not gonna put the Packers over the top. So was it
trade him to the city, bro? Nah. Trade him to where he needs to be at. As long as we keep AK and Thomas, I'm cool. That's all I need.
Why would they trade him to the NFC?
Shit, you never know the fucking.
So they can
see that brings us in the next conversation, bro. So like, we talking about, okay, do y'all think Rodgers gonna be with the Packers? All the Packers drama, all that. Let me know what y'all think. I'll tell y'all.
Damn, let us talk about our draft picks. Then we talk about.
You didn't talk. Oh, I thought y'all talked about yours. Okay, rewind.
Then we'll talk about him being angry, baby. We'll get to that.
I forgot. My bad.
I'm gonna talk about my draft picks because I fucking love them draft picks. Najee Harris, I've been standing on the table for I don't know how long on Twitter, talking with y'all, talking to my other Steelers partners, like we need Najee Harris, bro. Najee Harris, one of them backs that, hey, since Le'Veon been gone, we ain't had the consistent catching, running, blocking, big back. We need a yard. We can't get a yard because James Conner he was okay, but he's a change of pace back. Like, he should be backing up and coming in, getting some tough yards, not the every down back. Like, Najee Harris is the every down back, like 6'2", 230, 235, gonna jump over you, gonna run you over, can catch. Like, this is all we needed to run the ball. I can't have Ben on this last leg throwing 40, 50 times a game. Like, everybody know what we was going to do at a point in time because, shit, we can't run the ball. You know what I'm saying? Then we go Pat Freiermuth. They call him Baby Gronk out of Penn State. You know what I'm saying? Never dropped a touchdown in the red zone, so that just helps and can block. So with him and Ebron, we can get it going. We got Kendrick, what's his name? Kendrick Green gonna replace Pouncey, who just retired. So every pick that we had in the first 3 rounds was solid to me. Then on the back end, we got defensive players and we got a punter. So we pretty much drafted in all phases of the game: offense, defense, special teams. So, you know, I was happy with it. You know what I'm saying? I was glad Najee fell to us. That's really all I needed. But then the other picks were definitely great, and, you know, definitely can help out and kind of lead towards the future. So I was excited, and, you know, I'm just trying to really. The NFL started next week. I'd be happy as hell. Like, I'm cool with the NBA, but, like, I'm a Steelers fan, bro. So, like, I want that bitch to come, like, tomorrow. And with Najee, bro, like, I just been trying to get this nigga for the longest. So, you know, he's gonna change life in Pittsburgh again. So give me that Le'Veon feel, but a little bit.
Take the pressure off Ben for sure.
Yeah,
for sure, because Ben cannot throw 40, 50 times a game. He just had arm surgery 2 years ago. Somebody you can turn around, give it to him. Somebody you can drop it off and check down. That's all we needed, man. So I was happy.
The motherfucking Saints, man, they gotta. I'm looking at the drafters, who they picked. I know the dude from Houston. They picked him up right now. Peyton Turner. I really, to be honest with y'all, man, I don't know what the fuck the Saints got going on. To be honest with you, because everybody said they're gonna be going different. Like for instance, like all the draft was like they're gonna try to move up in the draft. They're gonna try to move up in the draft. They're gonna try to get somebody different. They're gonna do this, that, and the third. And then they got a nigga from Houston when they had somebody better. They had some, like a couple of DNs better than him on the line. So I don't know what they're doing, but I know they got it. I know what's the dude name. He was to UTSA. I don't know what's on the top of my head. He a defensive end for the Saints. Fuck. Marcus
they drafted last year, huh?
2 years ago. Marcus Davenport.
Okay, I know you're talking about. Though.
So I think his time is to come, bro. Like they moved up to get you. We could have got Lamar Jackson in that draft because Lamar Jackson went 30th. And then, you know, like the Saints got QB problems right now, like however that shit gonna go down the line.
Or not, you got Jameis. I mean,
yeah, you feel me? But the thing, Jameis is 50. Like, you don't know what you're gonna get out of him, man. Yeah, he like that. You don't know what you're gonna get out of him. But the only thing I like about Jameis is that he working out with all the other Michael Thomas and AK, of course, but he working out with all the other receivers.
Yeah, in Florida.
You gonna go. Michael Thomas, he gonna have a good year next year because he was hurt all this year. AK had an amazing year last year. So you know what I'm saying? And our offensive line is staying still from the jump. So we're gonna be okay. And we got a cornerback from Stanford. He's pretty good. So I really don't know.
He was the number one pick. He was the number one pick, well, not number one prospect out of high school coming out. He can be a bridge too if Jameis and a boy don't work out. Tatum don't work out.
Yeah, you feel me? So we got a cornerback, we got a QB from Notre Dame, 4th-round pick. So if Sean Payton, but the thing I'm gonna say is everybody think the Saints done because Drew gone, but you got too many weapons on that. You got too many weapons for that team not to be 500. You know what I'm saying? I think we're gonna be 500 or better for sure. 500. I ain't saying we're gonna make the playoffs. This and the third. We're gonna be 500 better for sure. And then
y'all gonna get one against the Bucks?
For sure. I'm for sure. We're gonna get one. We're gonna get one. We're gonna get one for sure. One for sure.
When y'all play them? When y'all play them in the schedule? Maybe early. Might catch you.
I think I looked at the schedule, bro. I know I'm gonna go to a game. I'm gonna go to the Saints game this year. So I know the first game we play the Packers. First game prime time. So we really gonna see the fucking Saints about the first game, prime time.
We could be live as fuck.
Prime time. Is it a Thursday or is it a Sunday?
Sunday game, 3:25.
Nigga, that ain't prime time.
That's how I thought. That's a mid game.
But now I think that is the game. It may be like the game of the week.
Game of the week.
Game of the week. Yeah. So I feel like the Saints go 500 or better. I ain't saying playoff just out of the third, but this year we really gonna see the Saints about. We really gonna see I think Sean Payton a good coach, but he always had Drew to like lead and like do this out of the third. Now
it helped when you got a Hall of Fame quarterback too.
Yeah, you feel me? So this year we're gonna see a Sean Payton really like he said he is. Like you never know. Like Jameis might have something to prove at this shit. He might come out and go crazy. So or Taysom Hill or wherever. Yeah, or Taysom Hill, whatever he do. So we gonna see
that W.
We gonna see. That's all I gotta say about my Saints, man.
Yeah,
it was so funny, bro.
I feel like it's gonna show a lot about Sean Payton because Drew Brees was that extension of him on the field. Like he got there. It's different. Like you let him go through the motions. Like I feel like he gonna have to be more patient with Jameis. And I don't want to see like it's not gonna be beneficial for them to be doing that 2 quarterback bullshit. That he played good for 2 games, but if he fuck up, then I'm gonna take him out and I'm gonna put Taysom in and I'm gonna just try to see what works. Like whoever win the starting spot, bro, and I hope Jameis wins it personally, they gotta stick out with them. Like they gotta out because Jameis played well towards the end of the season when he had his moments, but overall he gotta get back to that starting quarterback field. And Taysom never really felt that. He had moments, but like he never been a full-fledged starting quarterback with film on him, and like it's different. So, in that situation, I would prefer Jameis, but you hear a lot of folks talking like Taysom Hill, like fucking Cam Newton or some shit. So,
yeah, facts. I just feel like then we can talk about the Packers. I feel like at the end of the day, I think Taysom a good auxiliary player. But I feel like that's what he's good at. Like even if Saints do lose him, I feel like he will go be like an auxiliary player somewhere else. He's not a quarterback. You can put him at receiver. Like you can let him do a whole lot of other shit. You know what I'm saying? But quarterback wise, I don't think like he just I don't know.
I don't see it. I don't see every down quarterback. I don't see 3rd and 8. He really diming it up 2 or 3 times in a drive. Like I can't see that from him. But we'll see, man. We'll see what this offseason done. He might have turned into something different. We'll see who win that spot, man. What else we're gonna get into before the Packers, though? The Jacksonville Jaguars signed Tim Tebow. Dog, man ain't been in the league at least
8 years.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least 5. So yeah, 8 years. Like the privilege, bro, the ridiculousness of the league, and but really this a Urban Mind. This a Urban Mind plug. He got his Urban Mind plug right there in Florida, dog. And it's just like he really played that role and just tried to pick up that. And I don't forgot who said it. It was like Stephen A. somebody, but it was like he gonna try to move over the quarterback, and I really believe that shit, bro. I really believe he gonna try to do that fool ass shit. Like they talking about he gonna do the tight end shit, bro. He's not a tight end. Then Skip Bayless got the nerve to tell Shannon Sharp that Tim Tebow is a better blocker than him. Like, bro.
I heard that.
Like, at the tight end position, bro. Like, it's just like, and that's the type of publicity Tim Tebow want, bro. Like, this shit is like all publicity at this point. Like, if you're in the locker room, you can't respect him. Like, what? Like, boy, fuck you. Like, what are you here for? You weren't good at quarterback. You want to be a quarterback your whole life. So you worked to be something your whole life, and you wasn't good enough to be an NFL quarterback. Now you're going to turn around and be another position and work on that a couple months, maybe a year or 2, and now you're supposed to be better at that. Or you're going to sit there and be second or third string. Nobody going to give a fuck about you or your speeches, bro. You're not helping the locker room. And Urban Meyer finna get a rude awakening, too, because they finna lose respect for him with that bullshit, because there's no reason he should be on the team whatsoever. Like,
not college, bro.
Whatsoever, bro.
It's not
college. The glory days over. Some of the, it's sad, but some of the best college quarterbacks ever were nothing in the league. And it's just let that shit go sometimes. Let that shit go.
Bro, but the crazy thing about it, they asked him to move to tight end when he was playing. He was so reluctant and did not want to do it. He said, I am a quarterback. He said, I am a quarterback. I play quarterback. They tried to get him to play tight end, fullback, something other than quarterback. He was not going for it. So now you go fast forward 6 to 8 years later. Now you want to play tight end when you were just in the league and they asked you to play this position. You didn't want nothing to do with it. Now you didn't went to the minor leagues in baseball. You've been a commentator. Now you're coming back saying, "Hey, I want to play tight end." Like, bro, you don't just get to do that shit. Like that. Like what Shannon was asking Mike Vick. If you had been gone for 6 to 8 years, you come back, you want to play running back or receiver, you think they would have gave you a shot? No. Like, no. I'm not going to do that, bro. You know, like, this is white privilege at its finest. Like, you cannot tell me any other way different. And your college coach is not a head coach of Jacksonville. Y'all are neighbors in Jacksonville. You stay right by him. Now you get a shot as a tight end. I don't give a – everybody came out and said the scouts were like, this is the toughest guy we had. He's in the best shape of his life. Bro, he's in T-shirt and shorts. He can be in the best shape of his life. He still cannot block a T.J. Watt, or Myles Garrett, or fucking what's kid from Washington?
Chase Young.
Like them type of dudes. Bro, you're not finna block the elite pass rushers and help in a run game because you've never played the position. You can't just walk up and be like, "Oh, I'm gonna play tight end."
Exactly.
Play tight end.
And the other thing is, you're not gonna block them when they on your ass because you're really not supposed to be on the field. So don't get on your ass. Like they really gonna get on your ass. So you're not gonna block them at all. You don't get your ass landline.
It's just like it's white privilege, like Smitty said, bro. This nigga been out the league for 10 years, bro, and then he get a shot to be tight end, bro. Kaepernick don't even got a shot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even get shots again when they get out.
You can't even get a regular job if you have that much gap in employment. You cannot get a regular job.
Yeah, like you feel me? So it's just at the point, like I get it, but the thing is, when you're not supposed to be in the league, and you just constantly do shit, when you gotta start playing against people gonna have more motivation to kick your ass and be like, bro, you should have stayed commentating in this, that, and the third.
Exactly.
And then on top of that, people probably don't like Trevor Lawrence either. On top of that shit. So they're going to fuck Tim Tebow up. They're going to fuck Trevor Lawrence up at the end of the day. You feel me? The Jacksonville don't have a good line.
I think not Tebow. I think Lawrence going to have to earn his respect. Like, when I say that, I mean, like, either he going to have to come out killing or he going to have to show he can take a lick. Or they're just going to be on his ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? They're going to feel like, oh, we can rough him up. Like, you know, he accurate, bro. But like Jacksonville, bro, like you said, DJ Chark is fringe top 15. I probably could name 15.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like if we start going down the list, he probably like 20 for sure.
Because no disrespect, it's teams that got 2 receivers that are better than him. Like you got the Falcons with Ridley and Julio. You got that's a couple teams that got 2 receivers. So
he's nice though.
Yeah, I'll take him on. I'll put him on the Saints. You probably take him on the fucking Packers or the.
He went to LSU. That's why.
True too, Jay.
Why you put him on the?
Because he went to LSU.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Packers in talks about getting him, but the Packers in talks about getting everybody. So, you know, that's just ridiculous. But I think the time has come now. But we just gotta discuss it's a little elephant in the room to me, you know, because I really feel like Rodgers will be back in Green Bay, but I'm gonna let y'all talk because Dre campaigning for him to go to New Orleans. Smitty low key want him to go to Pittsburgh. He wouldn't mind it, even though they beat him.
I low key tweeted like 2 years ago some shit. A year and a half ago, I think. And it was on my ass. I was like, he leave Green Bay and Ben retire, but like it's just disrespect, bro. At the end of the day, it's just disrespectful. Like. Just disrespect. Going back to the Jordan Love trade. Go ahead. You finna say something?
I'm just saying, like, disrespecting the highest level. Shit.
Yes, for sure. Like, you don't even get a man. This is your franchise guy. You don't get a man a crazy call that, hey, we finna pick a quarterback. You know, we finna pick quarterback in the first round. Just want to let you know. You know what I'm saying? This clearly not for your job because you still have the reins for it. You know what I'm saying? But to not even give him a call. And then you find out through the draft, they can draft a quarterback in the first round, not the second round. I'm sure Jordan Love would have been there in the second round sometime. If in the second round comes, you trade up, you could have got him. You know,
all the rounds, he would have been there.
It's not like he was the highly touted quarterback prospect, exactly. So my thing, but now it's so funny because everybody in the front office had taken trips to LA to go talk to Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying? But you couldn't pick up the phone and call him and say, hey, we got to draft a quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Just let you know. But now it's the shit to hit the fan. Oh, let's get to Cali. Let's get to LA to kind of mend it over. And like he met with him, but at this point, I think it's too far.
He not bluffing. He not bluffing.
Yeah. And the real thing, I don't know how to. I kind of looked at the retirement, how it works, and do the team still have rights for you and shit like that. And I was kind of confused. So I really don't know if he can retire and then come back and play for somebody else. I don't know how that shit go. But man, the man got a good job. He got a good gig at Jeopardy. You know what I'm saying? He done made enough. He done had the highest views on Jeopardy since he did the shit. You know what I'm saying? So that can be an option. He can hold out and not play and just wait a year or whatever. But he's on the contract for 2 more years. So I don't know how exactly this will get done, but I don't think his time in Green Bay is gonna be much longer. So
yeah, facts. I think it's like I'm a campaign for the Saints, but I'm gonna talk I'm gonna get that shit out the way. I want him at the Saints because shit, we don't know what James is gonna do. We don't know what the quarterback situation like.
But they playing the NFC.
Man, look at the Packers organization. Shit,
I'm gonna get to my point later, but continue. That's kind of
but like, they ain't give him a first round draft. They ain't give him a receiver, bro.
You got to give him 5 first rounders.
Shit, give him first 5 rounders. Fuck it, I'm cool with it. Me,
hey, I'm gonna say this.
Of course,
you ain't never seen a bolo that they gonna get if they trade Aaron Rodgers. You ain't gonna never see no. You might not ever see it again. Unless
Denver got the picks though. Denver has the picks to make it happen.
But do they? Because, like, look how asshole Green Bay is. Like, are they really, like, they trying to take everything from you if they coming off of Rodgers.
Realistically, you give them 3 and they good. They will give you 3.
If they set up for 3, then that's
3 and a player. 3 and a player.
The Denver don't got nothing like that. Stop. Look how hard you're thinking. Von Miller, they probably do some dumb shit like that, like try to go get.
They ain't gonna let go of Von. They'll probably give you.
He the heart of Denver. So like
they give you.
See, please don't say no names.
Player.
They're just gonna get disrespectful saying names from the Denver.
3 number 1 picks is valuable, bro. 3 number 1 picks is valuable. Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, but not the way the Packers use them hoes. Shit.
When that I ain't saying what happened when they get them. I was saying 3 number 1 picks is valuable.
Oh, them niggas stress me out, bro. But the only reason I got him staying, bro, is because of that reason. I definitely think he'll be starting this year for sure because nobody got the bolo to get it in, especially now after the draft. Like, nobody got the pieces. The Green Bay really moving funny, but Green Bay really half and half right now. They trying to give him a massive deal, but they trying to see if he leaving or not. So they trying to check temperature and keep him. So they got a lot on their hands, and I don't think that they can juggle both enough to be like, we're going to move him because you're going to have to listen to so many offers because so many offers going to come to the table. You got to hear everything out, and it's just going to be too much where it's going to be like, shit, they brought in that little weak-ass boy, Blake Bortles, for that little insurance shit, and I guess that's their plan. If he don't line, but that's ridiculous. And, like, I was making jokes and shit because they beat Pittsburgh. Yeah, man, like Bortles not it, bro. And really what that show is that Jordan Love not ready. And what that show is that you don't want to just say that you fucked up. Like, bro, you got this weak-ass nigga in the first round, and now you want to go, oh, I got to get Blake Bortles for insurance. No. Like, Rodgers pulling your hand. Like, okay, you don't need me. Let's see if you play the man that you picked to be my predecessor or to overtake what I had. You know what I'm saying? And he not. They even said he looked bad in practice. So it's like, bro, you went and did all that. Should have just tried to move him during the draft, put some pieces together, show Rodgers, we fucked up, But no, you just want to show him you fucked up by getting Blake Bortles really back up, but he was in Jacksonville, so he's a starter. And, that is what it is, man.
But he done been in – this would be his second team after Jacksonville. That's what I'm like. They ain't had no quarterback, so
he went to the Rams. Yeah, he went to the Rams.
They needed, so they needed camp quarterbacks because they know for sure that 12 will be back. So I don't know, man. It's just
I would have felt better if they would have tried to go get Mariota. To be honest, like
if they went and got who?
Mariota.
Oh, yeah.
Like he showed me a little bit when Derek Carr went out. Like I'm not saying it was much of anything, but compared to Blake Bortles, like I'll take Mariota.
But they drafted Jordan Love on the fact that they thought Aaron Rodgers was done. So, like, all right, y'all gonna draft Jordan.
Done to what standard? His standard or the league standard? Because if you rank that season that he had to the rest of the league and they went to the NFC Championship still, so, like, it's like, bro, even if you want to say
winning
he's
MVP,
done,
so it's like, bro,
say he's done even in that season, bro, or even is that other guy gonna bring you to NFC Championship game? Like, no, bro. Aaron Rodgers done is better than 75% of the league, bro, 80% of the league. So, like, let's not, like, these niggas just went out on a limb, bro, trying to, I don't know what they was trying to do. Because, like, bro, Rodgers top 2 every year, bro. Bad year, not that one year that he had a down year. Russell had a better year than him. But other than that, bro, like, you can't take nothing away from him, especially when you don't put the right pieces around him. What the fuck you think Jordan Love gonna do with that? Like, what is Jordan Love gonna do when Devontae Adams is double covered and he got to throw it to the rest of them niggas? The same Valdez Scanlon that will drop some deep balls. Like, the same Geronimo Allison, like, they stay hurt, bro. Like,
these are like 5th and 6th round receivers too. Like,
bro, like, this shit Rodgers working with, this shit magic, bro. Like, and these niggas just, I guess, like, when you seen so much magic, it's just normal or something, because they tripping out there, bro. Then Rodgers back don't have his best season ever. Like, y'all still don't accommodate best season ever. Last one of his career. Still not doing the simple things. But gonna say he done, or like, oh, if he have a year not like last year, he's declined. No, nigga, the talent you put around him is not requisite, bro. That shit bad, man. When you one piece away, like when you literally one piece away, niggas just can't do the simple things. Like, you've been putting shit on defense for the last 3 years. That's not the issue. It's not the issue. Like, come on, bro. Goddamn, bro. Like, 2 + 2 is 4, bro. I really don't understand. But that's why he trying to get that nigga out of there. That's why he called him Jay Krause. I'm glad he did that. That was beautiful.
Swear, when he did that shit, I didn't see that. I didn't do that for the internet.
He called the GM Jay Krause. He said he told him it's me or him. Like, that nigga, he really just, I ain't gonna say he's not playing for it. He playing how you want it, and I don't blame him.
Because he got the upper hand at the end of the day. Yeah, he got the upper hand. He's probably the Derek Krause. That's crazy as fuck.
Yeah, man, but that shit wild as fuck, man. But yeah, man, y'all got any more thoughts, man? Anything else y'all got about that shit? Yeah, man, that was a pretty solid episode. Shit, man, we putting this shit on YouTube every time. Shit crazy now. Shit, honestly. Yeah, we're gonna have it all on YouTube. I need to put some more links down in the bottom, for people to join the last episodes and stuff. But y'all make sure y'all tune in to Bontroversial. We're gonna have the podcast on there on YouTube for y'all. Spotify, Apple Music, all those audio platforms. We'll put the links down there below, and we'll go ahead and post that as well. So y'all just look out for that, man. Look out for more content. We're gonna be coming y'all way with some more heat, and a raffle definitely coming soon. Probably by the time the episode drop, a raffle will be right behind it. So y'all stay tuned for that, man. And we appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm out. I'm going to hand it over to you guys.
All right, man. Smitty out. Appreciate y'all for listening. Link in bio. You know what I'm saying? Come with more heat.
I'll be easy. Appreciate y'all for tapping in, man.
All right, man. We out.